just want to go into town and sit in a coffee shop and read and write and do the things that I love and not feel like everyone's watching me and thinking I'm a weirdo, that I have no friends, that I'm lonely, and that I'm sad. This is the kind of thing that bubbles around in my head when I think about going to town on my own, or going to a coffee shop on my own, or just going anywhere on my own. Why do we judge people? Why are we so judgmental as humans? It's so annoying. Why can't we go and sit in a restaurant and have a meal by ourselves? Let us live our lives. For those of you who want to learn the art of being alone and happy and comfortable, I'm going to try and help you refocus. Being out in public on your own is a skill, and I'm definitely learning how to master that. And I have been looking it up and doing some research, which I'm going to share with you. So if you want to feel comfortable on your own in public, this is the right video. Being in public on your own can be difficult. You can feel as if everybody is judging you. And I do believe it is even harder if you're a woman. I can't go out without makeup on. I feel ugly today. I can't go out and chill in Costa alone. Us women struggle, and to be honest, I haven't even mentioned being fearful for your life when you do make your way into the city or into town and you have to go through these alleyways and stuff. Being a woman in public alone is hard. A city that is extremely safe for women to stroll around alone is the dream, but there is no such reality because sadly sexual violence is a serious threat. But anyway, I'm not going down that route. Let's get on with the video. Some advice for my fellow ladies who struggle to be alone in public. Distract yourself. If you channel all your energy and your attention into something, you won't be attentive to the man that's staring at you in the corner or the group of girls who may or may not be talking about you. So when you first arrive, get stuck into a good old book or start drawing or make notes for your next passion project. I wouldn't advise a podcast because I feel like when you listen to a podcast, you kind of sit back and you kind of look around you whilst you listen. And the whole point is you're trying to avoid looking at possibilities of people judging you. So do something that's going to get your eyes focused as well as your mind and your ears. So yeah, do something that involves your undivided attention. So music and podcasts, I would not recommend. I've done this after 15 minutes of reading or writing out some ideas for my YouTube video. I'm so immersed in that I have just got so used to the coffee shop environment, for example. You're more at ease because you haven't gone in and noticed, oh, she's over there, he's over there. All this noise, this environment change. You've gone in, you've got straight into something, and then you've taken the time and you've slowly opened up to the world of Caffè Nero. So yeah, take your time, notice your environment after you've taken your mind elsewhere. I've got anxiety, so sometimes 15 minutes will not be enough. Sometimes I need to spend the whole time kind of doing something. If that's what you need to do, that's what you need to do. Maybe 3 times a week, you challenge yourself to go and sit in a restaurant or in a coffee shop and you just distract yourself the whole time. You read a book the whole time. And then after a couple of months of doing that, you try not reading a book because you've got used to just being in that space and not have someone come up to you or someone judge you. Sometimes your body and mind just need to kind of get comfortable and adjust to the environment and know that there's no immediate risk. You think all these things are going to happen, they don't. And just getting yourself out there into the coffee shop is enough to make your body realize and get comfortable with that and not get as anxious when it goes in there next time. That's tip number 1. And I really do say from personal experience that it's golden. My second tip is to have a plan of action. A little list of what you want to do and where. How detailed you go into the list is up to you. You might be crazy like me and want to do even like the time. So you might want to write 4:30, do this. 5:30, do this. 6:30, toilet break. Crazy. But yeah, I like to do timestamps. This will really help you from, awkwardly standing in the middle of town looking around saying, which coffee shop am I going to go to? When you get in the coffee shop, what drink am I going to order? Is it the right price? So I really encourage you to really plan. If you're a very, what's the word when you can't make a decision? If you're a very indecisive and very anxious person, going into town on your own, going into a city on your own can be really daunting. I'm anxious and indecisive. So I'm gonna go to Caffè Nero, that's the place of choice. I'm going to get this drink because it's affordable and it's also going to fill me up a little bit because it's got some almond milk in there and it's quite filling. Do they have any vegan cakes? Oh, yes they do. I can have one of them. I can afford that. Right. As soon as I arrive, I'm going to read for 10 minutes, then respond to some emails at this time obviously you can change it up if you want to, but it's so good to have like a plan in place, because as humans, we love a plan, we love structure, and we love knowing what's to come. And that can sometimes take away a lot of the pressure and the worries of what could happen. The amount of times that I've walked into town and not known what coffee shop to go to and what to order, countless. And it really does set me on edge. I think we underestimate how much the little worries really set up our day for a massive disaster and maybe a panic attack. So I really think we should just have the things that we can plan set in place, allow some room for change, because things don't always work out. They might run out of the vegan cake, but kind of have a plan, so then you can just go sort yourself out, and then, yeah, I don't know what I'm saying. I also feel like the pressure to order something quickly because you don't want to be an inconvenience to the person behind you in the queue, but also you don't want to be in the way on the pavement when you're deciding which coffee shop you want to go to. I feel like that's something us women really consider and really struggle with, because we are people pleasers. We are brought up to not be in the way. It's sometimes really nice to just have a plan in place so you can go straight to it and not kind of mill around and then get worried that you're in the way. I really hope you enjoyed this. Please like, share and subscribe. I do lots of videos to help women and empower women and motivate women. Anyway, ladies, or anyone else who's watching, non-binary people, maybe a man, hello and goodbye. Don't forget to subscribe.